And here we go. Wait a minute. No, we're good. All right. Hey guys. Hello. It's Monday night. I feel a little discombobulated this evening, but I think everybody's a wee bit discombobulated this evening. Welcome. It's the Team Up Monday night call, and it is such a pleasure to have so many of you join us this evening. We've got a lot to cover tonight. I'm going to start with some not so brand new news, and then some new news, and we're going to tie it all together. The not so new news is that the Luminate is still available at 20% off, and it will be available until the end of the month at 20% off. And the code is, yeah, there's Scott giving us a thumbs up. And the code to get it at 20% off, it's a big deal, guys. It drops the price down to like $62. Is Clarity 20. All right. And I'm about to place a huge order tomorrow. Abby said she thinks she can only use the code one time per customer. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I'll be placing some orders. I'll let everybody know. But in any case, I want to tell you a quick story about the Luminate, because I don't think we realize yet what we have with the Luminate. Just like with Juice Plus, we keep unfolding. My grandson Xander is 10, and he's a brainiac. He's, science club, Carl Rober student. I mean, he knows he's going to be an engineer. He's 10. He's been on Juice Plus since he's been in utero, eats super clean, and yet he still was diagnosed with some learning issues, attention, focusing. They want to slap him with some labels. His parents called me in a panic. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And it was put on my heart. Get him on the Luminate. I explained to his parents what it was. We got him started. Long story short, we started him with a little dose, and we kept increment, a little more. Got to the point where he's taking a sleeve per day, puts it in his water, goes out the door, goes to school. After 2 weeks, I got a Voxer. Yes, my grandkids are on Voxer with me. I got a Voxer from Xander, and he said, Gigi, it's working. It's working. I call it my new holy water. So, and he's a real nervous kid. And so the Luminate is calming him down and helping him to focus. Guys, we're just starting to scratch the surface as to what we have here. So here's a 10-year-old doing great on the Luminate. So if you've not ordered your Luminate yet, let's do that. Okay. All right. We have some really, really creative partners under our Team Up umbrella. And some of them are belonging to this blitz that they've been engaged in to promote, the Strive for 5 with the superfood orders. And they're having events, and they're posting on Facebook, and they're getting so creative. And I'm seeing a pattern of success. And so I've invited 3 girls who locked arm, all sideline. Okay. They locked arms together for an event, and it has been a home run. And they are Tina Elders, John L. Kazarian, and Paula Culbreth. And Tina, I think this was your event. Are you there? Do you want to unmute yourself and tell us what went down?
Yes. So it all started with my parents, because my mom was at Bible study, and she opened up her little Luminate and was pouring it in her bottle of water. And the ladies in their 70s and 80s, they were like, "What's that?" And she's like, "It's my brain food." And so of course, lots of questions. And my parents are the energized bunny people. So both my parents have been on Juice Plus for a long time. My mom was super excited about the superfoods because she doesn't like swallowing the capsules. And they both love Juice Plus. So I'm like, Mom, I said, the easiest way for me to share with your friends is like, let's do an event together. So I said, are you open? And so that's how that got started. But my problem was my superfoods wasn't going to be in time, because my household supply was like broken into. Basically, my family was consuming it in high volumes, and I'm like, I'm out of superfoods. So I was reaching out to everybody trying to track some down. And Paula said, well, I have a box you can have, and just give me a box when yours comes in. So I'm like, great. Well, my life is crazy. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, the only thing is she's delivering puppies. And I'm like, I'm like, only time I can do it is like during this small window. And so that's how it led to us meeting in the Sam's Club parking lot in McKinney. And I was thinking of just a photo, but she's like, let's do a video. So I'm like, great. So that video, all of y'all, I think, have seen me spilling superfoods. Well, actually, that was Luminate because I didn't have any superfoods. So I'm spilling Luminate on my face, which that just goes to show the color of the fruits and vegetables that's in that product or I guess it's not fruits and vegetables in Luminate, but yeah, it's real stuff because it was like all over my face. So that's how that happened. While we're standing there, she knew I was like, invite people, like this is really geared towards the older population that I'm doing this event for. And she lives in McKinney. My parents are in McKinney. And I said, I'm fine with you inviting anybody. And so that led to her saying, you need to reach out to Jonelle because she was telling me about her mother. And so I said, oh, okay, tell me more. So she shared some stuff with me. So I reached out to Jonelle that night, and she was super flexible for me because I said, hey, are you open to like either leaving me a recording that I could play or do like send me a video recording through Messenger, or we can Zoom. So she's like, let's Zoom. I'm like, awesome. So to let y'all know, like my dog is whining. I'm sorry if you hear him. We didn't have all the details worked out. So just know that when you do these events, like be okay with not having all those details worked out, because we did know like what time my event was time wise, and I knew where she needed to be. But I zoomed in with her around a specific time is what we had set, but I didn't know how it was going to go with everybody there at the event. And so I zoomed in with her. She shared her story, and Jonelle was awesome. And the fact that like when I chimed in with her, I kind of updated her where we were. Like the first time I hadn't introduced superfoods yet to everybody, but I needed to connect with her. And so I was like, hey, Jonelle, I'm like, not everybody's aware of superfoods yet because we haven't gotten there yet, but it was time to connect with Jonelle. So she picked it up from there and she did an awesome job. Second group, I did back-to-back events, which was a little stressful and I would not recommend it, but I was behind 15 minutes on my schedule, which she was so flexible. But that time, I think I had already introduced superfoods and Luminate. And so she just kind of was able to share her story. And then Paula was able to be support and just make everything real, because it's always good to hear from somebody else because people need that hope. I mean, that's what I love about Luminate for all these Alzheimer's and dementia groups. It's that hope that we're giving. I mean, it's not a choice for someone if they don't know about it. And so we're giving, I don't know, it's just very rewarding. And Jonelle's all the way in California and we're here in Texas. So Paula and Jonelle were awesome. So
well, I just applaud your creativity. First of all, that Paula and you met up in a parking lot and had a fun experience and caught it on tape. And then because the two of you were masterminding, you came up with the idea, you approached Jonelle, who lives in California, to see if she would support your event by showing up on Zoom. And she did. And it was awesome. And we've only got a minute left. Tell me, what's the result?
so far I've had 3 Luminate orders, 2 superfoods, and then I'm actually meeting with 3 people that weren't able to attend on Wednesday, and I'm showing them the same little video, the Juice Plus video, and then letting them sample it. So it led to a lot of great, I mean, it even actually led to more than that, but that was my actual numbers right now. So
Yeah, that is huge. And I know that Paula, if real quick, do you want to pipe in? I think you grew something from the event also, correct?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I mean, some of the stories, I had 2 people, one in the morning, or this first one in the second one, and they actually went and said something again to my best friend, and finally, I'm getting a super order from her.
Yay.
Yeah, that's the power, guys, of this community. So here's the secret sauce. Events work, but they're very powerful because Pamelia and I experienced this last month where she Zoomed me into her living room for her superfood event, and she's still reaping the rewards of that a month later. So the power is do the events, but get the technology down so that you can Zoom someone into your living room, because the second party validation and a third party validation is huge. John L., what did you learn from the experience? Because John L. was the speaker in the house.
I learned that we all have something to offer, and we can come alongside of each other. And it gave me absolute, like, the greatest joy ever. And to be sharing what is happening with my mother, who has memory issues. And I literally told the girls, I wish I could do like a time lapse video of my mom when I show up, and then an hour after she's had I juice her up, is what I say. I Luminate and superfood, and she just like comes to life, and it's amazing. So to get to share that and it bring hope to others, and just, yeah, this power of three is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, the power of three. Thank you for doing that. And for all of you that are on this call, we really truly are one team, one mission. So proud of you. Okay, the other thing that became available this week, before I introduce Pamelia, is you have some beautiful new research slides. And I'm not going to break them down, but I thought, Kathy, could you just pull them up on the screen if it's possible, so that we could take a look at these research slides and know that, you know, look at this. I mean, the colors, it's vibrant. What has the research found? Bioavailability. If you're on a call with me, you know the first thing I talk about is bioavailability. How strong, high quality. Look at these pictures. So if someone is interested in going above and beyond, I mean, these are so, yeah, look at Amy Hopkins' functional medicine there. I'm all over that. Look at that DNA and nutrigenomics. Are you kidding me? So if anyone's interested in seeing our research, we now have something that we can send them that will absolutely, I mean, their mouths will drop. That's how beautiful they are. Now, they're available. I have them on the Team Up boards. If you are not on boards, yeah, Amy, they're on the Team Up boards. If you're not using boards, please get involved. Reach out to me. I will tell you how to get into the Juice Plus Team Up boards free of charge. Okay, let's do this thing. All right. There's a girl out there, national marketing director. Her name is Katrina Williams. Is that her last name? It just dawned on me. It's just Katrina. All right.
Goodwin.
Goodwin. I told you I'm a little discombobulated. Thank you. All right. She is like all over the Strive for Five. I mean, this girl is, anyway, we've got an 8-minute recording of her. I want you to watch it because she talks about ChatGPT, and Pamelia is going to give us a little bit more information about that after Katrina inspires us into action. Go ahead, honey.
So give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
You do it, because within like a few days, the promotion, she had already achieved it. She had already done the work, earned her money. And this was before we even announced that you could earn the double by doing it again in April. She had already completed it. And so we were so excited to call Katrina and just congratulate her. And so we thought we'd bring her on the call and just introduce her and say, how did you do it? And have her talk to us a little bit. So I want to welcome to the call International Marketing Director, Katrina Goodwin. Katrina, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you all so much for having y'all. So to start off what I did, I'm going to try to tell you as fast as possible. So take your pens out, write notes. I get 6 minutes to do this. I'm so excited. Okay. As I said, my name's Katrina Goodwin. I come from a small town with less than 200 people. And in that 200 people, pretty much everyone is my husband's cousin. Okay, so think about that. We know them all. I'm fresh blood. So what I did is we all kind of knew something new was coming. We saw it. We got the email. Knew something new was coming. We saw it. We got the. So immediately when they launched at conference this new product, I made a reel. While y'all were all taking notes, I was working. And so I really stress the importance of conference, because if you really want to feel the excitement, you get to be up front and know what's going on. You need to be at conference. I think that's what ignited me. I know that's what ignited me. When I saw this product, I made a pre-launch post. I told everyone if they pre-ordered this, I told them it was not company sponsored, but I'd give them a discount back by Venmoing them a discount. I got 17 orders that first day, but I did it a little different. I know what you're thinking. Y'all are like, well, I post all the time. I do this and I don't get that. Guys, it's not only about posting, it's about following up. I followed up immediately with simple steps. I did not add a lot of words. I'm a mom with 3 little kids. I don't have a lot of time to read. And I'll be honest, if you voice message me, I don't really have much time to listen to that, because I'm either helping my kids with homework, changing a diaper, or I'm coaching, or I'm PTO president, you name it. So I need to be able to read something short and sweet. I sent him a message and it was very direct. I said, the product's $292 a day, $87.50. This is exactly what you need. I'm going to send you a cart on this day. You're going to order. And they ordered that day. And I said, when I see your order, send me a screenshot. I'll Venmo you the discount. But you have to order by that day. And I got confirmation. 17 orders was placed the day of the launch. From then, the excitement escalated. I called my team. I told them we had people who had been dead. I told them it's time to rise up out of the coffin. It's time to wake up. This new product was going to launch our team. It was time to bring West Texas back. And so I called them, and you could tell there was some of them, they're like, whatever. She's coming back from conference. She's on a high. And I said, no, this is it. This is what everyone is looking for, because not everyone wants to swallow pills. So we called them. I picked up the phone. I don't like making phone calls. I'll be honest. I don't have a lot of time, but I went old school. My mom, Amanda Krejci, told me, pick up the phone. She said, do it old school. That's how she taught me to do this business. I made the phone calls. I said, guys, this is what we're going to do. Our team is going to go for 100 orders. And guess how many we got this month? We got 85 orders. And out of those 30 people he not announced today that got the Strive for 5, I have 5 of those people. Out of those 5, I have something even more exciting to tell y'all. 2 of them, one hasn't placed an order in years. She placed 6 orders with the superfood. She texted me, I got out of church Sunday morning, and she said, this product's a game changer. I have been sharing Juice Plus for years and nobody wanted to take it because they didn't want to swallow pills. But you have changed my life. Now, the second one I want to really brag about. She's been in this business with me since the beginning. She's that dream team member you have that does every training. She knows more about the company than I know. And you could tell her fire was not lit until this product. I challenged her all the time, and it's just words coming in one ear and out the other. Guys, she placed 16 new orders this month. 16. I literally cried when I got the phone call from her. Her last superfood order placed last night at 11:58 p.m. Central Standard Time. People want this product. I don't care who they are. I started sharing what people were saying. I'm from a small town. Like I said, everybody knows me. I've always been in the back of my head, yes, I'm an international marketing director, but I'm always still scared. What will people say about me? But I remembered what my mom said to me one time. If you want this business to work, then you've got to work it. It's no one's fault but yourself. So if you want to achieve those goals, then you've got to make them happen. Pick up the phone. If you don't achieve it, it's only your fault. Juice Plus provides the resources. We provide the training. They provide this awesome product, but it's up to you to execute with this awesome product. And so I had the superfood product with me, other things I did. I stepped out of my comfort zone. I showed up to my friends' houses. And as you can tell, I'm a very bubbly person. They would be talking to me and I'd pull out the superfood and I'd just be pouring in a drink and they're talking. I'm like, oh my God, you need to try this real quick. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but can you try this for me and tell me what you think? And my friends are very used to me. And this is out of my comfort zone. They'd be like, okay. And so I'd be like, don't you love this? I'm obsessed with it. You aren't you? And then I started sharing their stories. I used to be so scared to share their stories because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if so-and-so gets mad at me for sharing? Guys, share it. You don't know who you're gonna help. I had a lady tell me the other day, I picked up the phone and called her and she said, thank you so much for letting me order superfood and sharing. I'm going through chemo and I can't swallow pills anymore because my throat's burning, but I can drink this now. And guys, she was gonna push back her quad order because she couldn't get the pills down. But guess what? We are gonna squirt the omegas in the superfood and we're gonna drink it. Okay? The other thing I did for my team, guys, is I decided to give back to my team. The moment I found out I got that $500, I wanted to invest back into them. I told them each person that reaches 5 new customers, I will also give you back $100. I don't care if 30 of y'all hit it. Each one of y'all will get $100 back plus the 500 from Juice Plus. So we've already set goals for this month. Set goals, guys. We set a goal to hit another 100 customers. We have an event kicking off on April 6th. We already are planning. I have team members planning to get back into POB that even forgot about POB because they felt like it was out of reach. The other thing, guys, is if you ask your team to do it, you better do it yourself. Anything I'm doing, if I'm telling my team to pick up that phone, I'm picking up the phone. If I'm telling my team to comment, I'm telling them to comment. I'm hosting social media calls with my team. I'm teaching them to use social media. So don't keep those skills to yourself. The other thing, if you don't know how to do it, you're going to hear me say it, Google it. And if you don't know how to Google it, download ChatGPT. That is your best friend. My ChatGPT's name is Ernest. He helps me with everything. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll ask Ernest. I'll be like, how many times do I need a post a day to get visuals on this post? How do I build up this post? And I'm using my skills. I'm not working harder, guys. I'm working smarter. And I'm going old school and I'm reaching out. So if you can get anything from my call today, pick up the phone, make a phone call. Out of those 17 orders, none of them had tried the product before. They didn't have to. They knew it was good and they trusted me because they could hear the excitement in my voice. So guys, I'm so excited. I'm so blessed by this company and just thank y'all so much for letting me go live. I'm going to kick off our next speaker, which is Dawana.
Wow. She's contagious. And that's why people just say yes to her because she's on fire and people are looking to be around people with that kind of energy. And she's got it in spades. And so congratulations to her and her team. All right. So she said the words chat GPT. And I had watched that recording, and I think it was 24 hours later, I get a message from Pamelia saying about something that she had used with Chat GPT. And I said, okay, it's time that maybe Team Up becomes a little bit more familiar with it. Okay, so Pamelia, what is Chat GPT? Is it an app? What is it?
It is your best friend. Okay. It is, and I'll share here. So you can go and get it for free. You can pay for it. If you do free, you only get a certain amount of times that you can use it, but it's fine. I only went over it once when I was showing Terry. You're going to go to a website. It's called Chat GPT. You can see that, right?
Yes.
Everybody see So you're going to go to www.chatgpt.com. Get an account. It's going to come up without all this stuff down here. It says new chat, right? You're going to click a new chat. So can you see right here where it says create a post with a picture of a woman in menopause and how Juice Plus can help, right? That's all I typed in. This is what it came up with. Menopause doesn't have to be miserable, blah, blah, blah. Here's where Juice Plus comes in because it knows I've been putting in about Juice Plus, but it knows about Juice Plus. So I said, then it says to me, do you see underneath here? Would you like me to generate the image now? Certain style, whatever. I just said, generate the image now. This is what it came up with. This is the image. And sometimes the image might take like 3 minutes, but that's what it comes up with. So here's another thing. Janelle was speaking about the Illuminate Focus Pixie Stick. So I was like, this is what I did while you were talking. And I put in here, make a text with the following. The new Illuminate is a Focus Pixie Stick and has so many healthy ingredients. And it came up with the new Illuminate is like a Focus Pixie Stick packed with energy, bursting with goodness, etc. Right? And then it asked me, do you want it more professional, playful, geared towards a specific audience? I could say geared towards moms, geared towards whatever I want, menopause. And so I said, add the ingredients in. It's like, okay, absolutely. And then it just puts it all in with little icons. So you can do very simple here. Okay. You can put in a inquiry follow-up. So I don't write as much as nicely as I would like to. I said, I hope the sun's shining there. It's raining like crazy. This is when I was up in the Cape. Have you had a chance to look at the Illuminate? So it just came up and it just changes it a little bit, just wondering to, I just want to check in, see if you've had a chance. Is there something you're thinking about trying? It just takes the words and makes them a little more clear. I can do anything in here I want. I can tweak the tone, but this is what I want to show you because this is what was, I'll be able to find this. It'll be here. I'll find it 1 second. Oh, so I typed in to generate a weekly Instagram story calendar in a table format. And this is more what she was talking about. And I can send you this verbiage right here that I did, and then you can tweak it to your own. But I said, just generate a weekly Instagram story calendar featuring 2 daily stories for every 7 days. I want personal connection. You reading it. I'm healthcare provider because I need someone to guide me on what I'm posting. It doesn't come naturally to me. In less than a minute, it came up with this on Monday, personal connection. Share a Monday motivation related to health, a personal journey. With a selfie or a short video as your visual hook, your supporting text is start your week strong. It tells me what to put in there. And your features, question sticker, drop your healthy habit. So that's what I do on Mondays. My sales focus later on, show your morning routine with Juice Plus, the superfood powder. Time lapse or boomerang, if you know what that is. Go to for energy, gut health, 1 scoop equals, 1 scoop. You can change that because it doesn't know how it's served. And a poll, have you tried the superfood blend? So it created my personal connection and sales focus. I could have told it to do anything, but it made this table. And then all I did was click on here, it copied it, and I pasted it into an Excel, and I've got my spreadsheet. I've got everything right there. So take what you want, put it in, whatever your little heart desires. If you want to give me something right now, I mean, I put nutrition
Does
on the
somebody
go.
wanna, you guys, if you want to unmute yourself and have Pamelia type something in, let's do that.
Give me anything.
Okay, Pamelia,
So
I'll chime in. So one of the things I've been saying is I'll take like something I've written and I'll give it to ChatGPT and I'll say,
Yep.
hey, make this make this more engaging and make people want to stop their scroll. And like I'll
Yep.
give it those 2 cues and then I'll send it off and it does.
So if I did the nutrition on the go right here, okay? I'll copy that in. I'll do a new one. And I'll say, make this more engaging and people stop their scrolling. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you could say people stop their scroll or yeah, that's perfect.
I mean, just even if you do something as simple as that, and this is all it says. So you've been on my mind. I've been reaching out to past customers. You've been on my mind. I had to reach out because something big just dropped. I knew you wanted to hear it. We've evolved nutrition again. I mean, like, Who would do this, right? I would never come up with these words. And you can say, shorten it, make it more playful, make it more bold, emotional, whatever you want. You can say, you know, gear this, and you don't have to rewrite the whole thing. Gear this towards moms with young kids. Hit return. Here's a mom focus. Mama, you've been on my mind. Between school drop-off snack times and the 482 requests for snacks again. I know how hard it is for solid nutrition. This is what it does. This is ChatGPT. It's like my words on steroids. It's like Terry's words on steroids is what I said to Terry. So that's it. It's very simple. Just go there. It's a website. It's also an app on your phone. I know it's on the iPhone. I literally can be sitting in the parking lot and be like, oh, that person that, who came to mind. And I'll type something in like, oh, I wanted to tell this person this. Can you make this an enticing text? Whatever it is. It does it. I just copy and paste it and send it off. I don't have to think, which is what these moms don't want to have to think. These young moms don't want to have to think. And then you get to my age where they don't know how to think anymore. Sorry. So
Oh my gosh, but this is brilliant,
it,
Pamelia. This is brilliant.
it's,
What
I mean, look at this here, invite without pressure, hey, no pressure, but if you're curious. And then my ideas, like everything is in here for me.
wow, that is so
Yeah.
impressive. That is so impressive.
So
Anybody have any questions or comments that they want to make?
I do.
Yes.
Pamelia, did the ChatGPT know all this information already because it's that familiar with Juice Plus, or was it because of all the information that you had given it that it was
it's
able
just that familiar with it. It's just that scary, Jerry. It's literally
Gary,
just that scary.
it pulls the information from online. Like it searches the internet and takes whatever you're requesting it, and then it compiles the info into, whatever you're asking it to do. So it's getting all the information from juiceplus.com, our research, all of that stuff.
In milliseconds. It's literally.
Thank you.
Unbelievable, isn't that, Jerry?
Well,
Wow.
It made me feel much more confident because I've always been so
Yes.
obsessed with people's posts. And then I'm like, I feel so dumb that I'm like, why can't I think of words like this? Why can't I like come up with the creative? I don't know. I always just feel so intimidated by everybody's posts. And I'm like, why can't I do that? And so but now I'm
I
really
used to
cheating.
copy and paste it and send it to Terry. She was
Yeah.
my ChatGPT.
I was her chat. That was dangerous.
This is awesome.
Wow. See, I'm going to
Amy
be out of a
says it
job.
felt like
I'm going to be
cheating.
out of a job.
You are. There's no job security now.
No job. Oh my gosh. So thank you, Tina. Anybody else have a question or a comment?
I do. I have a question.
Of course you do.
Let's say I get something from Pamelia and I don't know her at all. And she sends me this information. She met me on an airplane. Here's the information about Superfood Luminate. Can I use that whole thing, that GP, whatever? Can I put in and say, could you tell me about who Pamelia is and what she's about or where she lives? Will it give you information about people?
Well, that's a good question. Hold on. Let's look because we're going to
This
ask
is
it
about to
about you.
potentially be very scary.
Yeah,
This is about to-
Don't
that
put
makes
my
me
name in
nervous.
there. I'm just like,
Oh, yes, I am.
no, please no.
Yes, if she has a presence.
Can you tell me more about Pamelia Parker and Old Lyme? This, I don't think I have a rap sheet, so we should be okay here.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, thank God it's taking a little while. Because this could have been potentially very scary if it did it right away.
Yeah, no.
I mean, because like if you go to the website, I could go in there and it would tell me something about, Pamelia. Just Google it. I mean, Google my name.
Yeah,
and-
see, this dot's thinking, it's looking me up. Maybe I should stop the share.
See if you can change it to, not can you, but tell me about Pamelia Parker.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think it really cares about how you say it. But it's thinking, so I can't take it off of there.
If you go to the app, like I'm on the iPhone and it in the free version and it in all those details, it says data not linked to you. And it's saying the following data may be collected, but is not linked to your identity. I don't know if that helps
Right.
me, but a
That
little
just
bit.
means that her searches are not linked to her.
Okay.
Right.
Well, then it says data used to track you. The following data may be used to track you.
Right.
Apps. Yeah. So that part it tracks, but not your identity. So, oh well.
Okay.
I'm not really
That
a
was a good
guru.
question.
Isn't this
I-
funny? So there's several notable named Pamela Parker. I just did on my phone, did faster, but it did not find Pamelia Parker. Oh, good. We're
Okay.
good.
All right, we're good. We are good.
We're good.
All right, it's already after 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time. What a great
9
night.
o'clock my time.
Yeah, Pamelia, thank you. And can we give it up for Pamelia? Because that was a really good demonstration. I actually have an idea of what this is. So thank you. Hats off. Let's hear it for Janelle and Tina and Paula Culbreth, sideline partners.
Love it. You guys, that was awesome.
Thanks so much.
Power, the power of 2 and 3. Zoom somebody into your home events. And
Yep.
everybody's saying good
Scariest
night.
thing I ever did and best thing I ever did.
Yeah, hey, let's finish strong. Let's finish strong. We're having a great month, and talk to you soon.
All right.
See
Love
next
you all.
Monday night.
Bye.
Peace and blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.